But fire needs more dual typing Pokemon. Because most of the dual type fire Pokemon tend to be fire dark, fire fighting, and they're really repetitive about that. They should like mix in some more options. 6, of course. 6 Pokemon. There's not lag on my end, guys. If you have lag, refresh the stream. It is your internet if there is lag. I'm going to show you both of our teams. And there's nothing I can do if there is lag. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. The stream is what it is. I'm sorry if you have lag, guys, but it's one of those things I just can't fix for you. Oh, okay. My opponent's bringing a good team. Right off the bat, I see Dino and Dusknoir. Very good synergy. And then he has a good core between the fire type, Arcanine, the water fairy type, Azumarill, and the grass ground type, Torterra. So very good synergy there. Interesting mixed tier core. Of course, Dino, the fairy type, assuming after the Mega Evolution, the Excadrill, the steel ground type, and the Dusknoir, the ghost type, also play off each other very well. So this actually is a decently constructed team, good synergies. However, I still do see some things we can exploit. 2 ground type weaknesses on the top there between the Excadrill and the Arcanine. I also see 1 fire type weakness, 2 fairy types, so they of course share weaknesses. 1 dark type weakness, and I'm not seeing much else. 2 fire type weaknesses, excuse me, between the Torterra and the Excadrill. So interesting team. I'm bringing the Gogoat, Chandelure, and Poliwrath as a defensive core, and the Lucario Reuniclus as an offensive core, and the Golbat plays well with those as well. So those are our teams. I'm going to switch it just to the upper so you can't see what I'm entering. Now the question is, what do I start with? Problem is, this team does not have any entry hazards. So I'm going to go straight offensive, and I think he's going to open with the Excadrill. So forget it. We're just going to open with the Lucario. And these are all suggestions from the chat, guys. So you are the people that built this team for me. I put them, you threw out like 30 Pokemon, and I just organized them into teams based on how I thought they went together. Good luck to my opponent, by the way. I hope we have a good battle to start the stream off. I like doing these mixed tier battles. They usually lead for very interesting combinations of moves and matchups that you usually wouldn't see. I think fire is neutral against ground, so fire is super effective against Torterra. In response to DanMan259's question, I opened up with the Lucario, which should outspeed the Excadrill. But of course the Excadrill does have that Earthquake, which is going to be a big problem. That Mold Breaker, if I had a Levitate user, that would negate that. And you could hit us with Earthquakes. In the end, though, I think I'm going to stay in, and I'm just going to go for the... I really don't like this, actually. This matchup is bad for us. We're going to have to... I'm looking at my Pokemon. I could go into Golbat. I could go into Gogoat. I might go into Gogoat. I will go into Gogoat. We're going to bring in Gogoat. Because it will resist the Earthquake, and he'll also resist those Steel-type moves as well. It seems like Gogoat's my best option right now. No, he won't resist the Steel-type move if he has it. Oh, so we both switch. So double switch to start the battle. So I bring in my Gogoat, and he brings in Fat Ghost, the Dusknoir. And I'm thinking this Dusknoir may want to run the Will-O-Wisp. So to scout for that, I'm just going to go for the Substitute. I'm going to go for the Substitute right now. And hopefully we'll be able to block that if he does want to try to burn us, which is typically what a Dusknoir wants to do to a physical attacker. Ooh, the Trick Room is up. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if he does have the Will-O-Wisp now, because if he wants to run the Trick Room, he could be thinking just straight up physical attacker, and in that case the moveset may not contain a Will-O-Wisp. I am going to get a bulk up down, so our defense will get boosted. At level 100, it would be after one bulk up, 160 plus 90, we'd be at about 250. The payback comes through, which gets a boosted power. Interesting. I don't know what to do with this information. I feel like the burn could still come through. As is, I'm just going to go for the Horn Leech. I got to attack something. Let's see if we can get some damage down. And I'm interested to see how much damage a Gogoat's attack can do after one boost, because I've never used one of these before. Okay, not bad. Not quite a 2-hit KO, but acceptable damage as is. And now the Will-O-Wisp does come through. Gets the miss. Huge. Huge that miss happened. Because if I knew he did have the Will-O-Wisp, I would have substituted. And now that I know he does pack it, I'm definitely going to go for the substitute once again. And if he goes for that Will-O-Wisp again, we're going to be able to take down Fat Ghost without having to take that burn. And it's always good to remove an opponent's Pokemon that has burn, just because it's such a problem. Wow, the payback doesn't take us out that time after the bulk up. So we're going to be able to set up on this Dusknoir. And I'm free to go for another bulk up before finishing him off with a Horn Leech. If you guys want to battle, the chat is a great place to find battles. So if you're looking for someone to exchange maybe a double battle or a VGC battle, a singles battle, whatever your terms are, throw it out in the chat, guys. Lots of people want to battle out there. And it's a good place to find someone. If you're not already a follower, guys, drop a follow, please. Please drop a follow. Please drop a follow, because that will get you in on all the giveaways we do on the stream, including physical copies of Pokemon X and Y. We also give away an abundance of other things, including Pokemon, gift cards, etc. This is a great stream to follow. I also do viewer battles. Every now and then I'll do a shiny hunt, but mostly giveaways and battles on the stream. Now, we dodge the Intimidate. This Arcanine will outspeed us, but we have the Substitute, so it's going to be fine, and we're going to come through with an Earthquake. Arcanine does drop the Extreme Speed. I could have just went for the Fire-type attack, but that'll do the same thing anyway. It breaks the Substitute. Thank you for the follow, PokeZillaFan312. Welcome to the stream. Please say hi in the chat. I'd like to greet everyone by name individually. So Goldilocks the Arcanine, of course, goes down to the +2 super effective Earthquake. Steve 997, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. You're now eligible for all the giveaways we're going to do. Very much appreciate it. I hope you stay for a while and maybe actually get some competitive Pokemon, some gift cards, or some video games from me when I do some giveaways. Sapsipper Azumarill could exist, Mr. Snowbro, but it's not common, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus, we're at +2 defense, so I doubt Azumarill could even 2-hit KO us either way. And if he has the Sapsipper, definitely won't be able to 2-hit KO us. The Fat Ghost comes back out, but now we're at +2, and we should outspeed. And as a result of that, I'm just going to go for the Horn Leech, and that should take him out, because at +1, it was almost a 2-hit KO. At +1, it was almost a 2-hit KO, and now with +2, it's definitely going to take him out from where he is right now. Benjamin says, Gogoat, 2 OP, man. Yeah, when you give him an opportunity to set up, yeah, for sure. Whoever suggested the Gogoat, great suggestion. Looks like he's going to be the MVP of our first battle if this holds up. We're at full health, we're at +2 attack, we're at +2 defense. My opponent is down a Dusknoir and an Arcanine, so we're in really good shape right now. Trying to remember what his special attackers were. Now would be a good time to bring that out if he does have one. Glad to see you guys exchanging friend codes in the chat. Great place to find battles if you want to get a battle. The Audino comes out now. Interesting. I think I'm just going to substitute just in case he wants to drop a Thunder Wave or a Toxic. And to avoid that, I'm going to set the substitute. Not sure if he'll come out and attack right away with the Dazzling Gleam, but I don't really have a reason not to scout for it. We should outspeed. Audino very slow, usually doesn't have any speed investments. So the substitute comes down, and we do block the Thunder Wave, so that's very good for us. Very good for us. And that means we're going to be able to get down a Horn Leech, which is, of course, our best stab move. and will do more damage than the Earthquake after the stab bonus. Yes, Enchanted Turtle, I am still doing GTS Wish Granting. I'll go back to that after this battle for sure. I like to do some battles on the stream, though, so I mix those in. But yes, we will do more GTS Wish Granting shortly. Hornleech comes down. How much will it do to a bulky Mega Audino at +2? Not that much. Not that much. We're going to have to go to, like, +6 if we're going to hope to take out this Audino with Hornleeches. Okay, so the Audino is just going for wishes. So it looks like we're going to have a decent opportunity to get some more bulk ups down. The next few turns are going to be boring because it's just going to be me switching between substitute and bulk up, attempting to get to +6, +6. And I still need to do 4 more bulk ups before we get there. I'm okay with the wish. I'm okay with the wish. And I'm not sure. I'm interested to see if the Moonblast or whatever special attack she has will break our subs. Dazzling Gleam comes through. Stab from a Mega Audino. How much is it going to do? Not enough to break the substitute. So this Audino is going to be definite setup fodder for us. And it looks like this Gogoat is going to be our win condition. So I'm just going to go ahead and get up to that +6, +6. As long as the Audino is in, we're going to have the capability to do so. After this bulk up, +4, +4. Guys in the chat, what is your favorite water-type Pokemon and why? I'll try to comment on each one. Do you like it because it's a good competitive battler? Do you like it because you just like the design? Was it in a TV show, one of the episodes of Pokemon on TV, and you just liked it because of that? Was it one of your first Pokemon that you used? Was it one of the first Pokemon cards you've ever gotten? What's your favorite water type and why? Try to give me a reason so I have something to go off of. Danman says Azumarill, a great fairy and water type Pokemon. Major boost with the dual typing this generation with that huge power. Knockoff, superpower, Aqua Jet, and Waterfall are moves that you see on it quite often. Very good physical attacker. Very straightforward. Just does a great job sweeping mid-game. Or at least punching holes through your opponent's team mid-game. Nate the Pika says Oshawott because it's cute. Of course, doesn't have very much competitive capabilities, but that's alright. Sylveon Cupcake says, favorite water type is Feraligatr. Dragon Dance is really, really helpful. My favorite starter of 2nd gen. Awesome, man. I really like Feraligatr as well. Mine, of course, runs Swords Dance. I like to use it with Sticky Web, because then you don't need the speed boost, and you can boost your attack higher faster. And Feraligatr typically will only get 1 or 2 turns to set up. Feraligatr is one of the few setup sweepers that I like to use a Lumberry over a Life Orb on, because any sort of paralysis really hampers his sweeping ability. So typically I run mine with a Lumberry. Personage says Sharpedo, because he is the fastest swim in the game, and I think I have the best choice. Well, I like... Wow, that didn't even break us. We are at +5 defense. I like Sharpedo as well. I like using the speed boost on mine personally. And the Mega Sharpedo is one I haven't used a lot, but I intend to use him a lot more in the future for sure. I love Greninja because it's too useful. Has a ton of utility. Dr. Sir farts a lot. Greninja has a lot of utility. You can be a U-turn user. In that case, you can use a Choice Specs or a Choice Scarf. Life Orb as well. And that Protean ability, of course, gives him supreme power. Now the Torterra comes out, but that dual typing does make him neutral to the Hornleech. So we should do good damage with this. MBER Lal says, Vaporeon is my favorite because I love Vaporeon is life. Vaporeon was one of my favorite Pokemon to start the game. When I first started getting into it, it was my favorite Pokemon card, and it was my favorite Pokemon from first generation. So because of that reason, I like Vaporeon too. It used to be my favorite evolution, but since then it switched to Flareon just because I use him a lot more in battles. Just because he's super underrated as a special wall. Really like Flareon. If you haven't already followed the stream, guys, this is the giveaway stream. So if you want to get in on giveaways, I give away stuff all the time on the stream. Pokemon, fully evolved battle-ready Pokemon. The Audino comes out. I'm going to go for another bulk up just to get it +6, +6. I give away competitive Pokemon, video games, I give away gift cards, and you want to be here for all of those reasons. Dalton Plays Games 321, thank you so much for the follow. It means a lot. Please say hi in the chat. I want to greet you personally. Everyone that follows my stream, I want to thank personally. And also at 500 followers, guys, if you're in stream, we're giving away a copy of Pokemon X or Y Fully Loaded, so you're going to want to be here for that. All right, our substitute broke, but we are at +6/+6 attack and defense now after those bulk ups. So one more substitute, and then we're going to see how much a Horn Leech can do to a Mega Audino. Oh, I'm out of water again. After this stream, we're going to go right into GTS Wish Granting. So if you want to prepare for that and get in on the Wish Granting that I do over the GTS, the Global Trade Station, type !wish. !wish, and that will give you directions on how to prepare for that, so you'll be ready once we do start doing the GTS Wish Granting. Thank you for the compliment, TNT Terry 5699. I just set this up today. I also upgraded my camera. You can see the sweat on my face. I'm a total mess, but I upgraded my camera to 1080p, so hopefully you can see me a little bit clearer too. At this point, it's kind of a foregone conclusion that we're going to win with this Gogoat. I really enjoyed this. I didn't think Gogoat was very good because I've never had a problem with it personally, but it just must have been how my opponent's team was structured. I had a very good opportunity to set up early in the battle. I took it, and it looks like we're going to be able to go 6-0 using this Gogoat. Thank you so much for not forfeiting my opponent, by the way. I would like to put this one on YouTube to demonstrate how to set up and sweep using Gogoat as an instructional video. So hopefully, if you are listening to the chat, please maintain the battle all the way through. But if you do forfeit, I understand that too. All right, the Azumarill comes out, so we're going to find out now if it has Sap Sipper. We're going to find out now if it has Sap Sipper. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you just got here, I do all sorts of giveaways, battles. This is a fun stream. And if you want to be in on the battles and giveaways that I do on this channel, click that follow button. Click that follow button. And type !giveaway, !wish, or !battle for information about all of those respectively. But you just have to be a follower to be involved on all of those things. How about Gogoat, guys? You don't see that very often, Gogoat sweeps. I've never actually executed one myself. I never actually liked Gogoat that much. But thank you so much to whoever suggested Gogoat in the stream. Whoever suggested it, pulling it off very well. I wonder how high his attack gets at +6. I didn't check what his attack was before the battle started. I imagine it's got to be close to 1,000 though right now. So Horn Leech at +6 from a Gogoat against Mega Audino. How much will it do? Wow, tanks it hard. Luckily, he's not going to go for the Wish Protect. I would just like to end the battle myself so we can get on with the stream. Wish Protecting would just be a stall mechanism at this point for the foregone conclusion, so I hope he doesn't end up doing that. Odds are this will be the last turn. Thank you so much for the battle, by the way. I hope you enjoyed this fine example of a Gogoat sweep, and thank you very much to my opponent for staying throughout the entire thing. You'll see this on YouTube later. I'll be uploading it there for sure. Very good example of a Gogoat sweep. Very good highlight of a Pokemon that's not used very often. Okay, guys, Wish giveaways are coming up next. I gotta pee, get some more water. I'm gonna take my first break of the night after an hour of streaming.